I think at every show. And, and I think just being excited. Another thing I'll throw into my shows too is I just really do product intense shows. I show off a lot of product in just as short a period of time as I can. Usually within 45 minutes to an hour, we're eating. And so my favorite recipe right now, but I'll be changing that, is I'm sure soon, is the Southwestern chicken salad. And I tend to do a dessert too. And so a lot of times what I do with that is something easy like the Rocky Road brownies that's all ready to go in the microwave before everybody gets there. So it's not something I'm demonstrating separately. But at the end of the show, before everyone's eating and before I've passed out drawing slips, I will tell them that we're going to do a quick drawing, and on the bottom I tell them to put their email address on there, and that I'll be emailing them our recipes from tonight. I share the recipes, and so I'll say now you guys are going to really want to pay attention to this. So there are just a few reasons you want to have a Pampered Chef show. I mean, just a few, okay? Here they are. And I wing that, and it's like, and then I kind of laugh. I have my own little party up here, so I'll say, first of all, our hostesses get a lot of free product. And just a little side note, I don't ever mention the sales amount. Like, if you have a $500 show, you're going to get this. Because for me, if I had never hosted a show before, I'd be thinking, oh, there's no way I'm going to have a $500 show. I mean, I remember when I signed up and I was praying for a $300 show. So my first one was $52. Back then, you could have that. So, I tell them, I'm sharing this from just some experience. In November, I had 23 cooking shows, and I'm sharing this with you because I want to tell you what my hostesses get, because it is incredible. Out of all of my shows, I had 11 hostesses that got over 200. I mean, 215, 240, 265. And then the rest averaged $165 in product. Wow. I mean, can you believe that? So think about it. If our host program was not amazing, would I still be doing Pampered Chef, even if I love the products? After 18 years, we have such an incredible host program and business plan as well. And also, our hostesses get up to 4 half-off items. So I say up to 4. And my average host gets between 2 and 3. And you know what? Every month I have a good handful of hostesses that get 4. And then you get 20 to 30% off, unlimited, anything else. So if you're looking for bunko gifts or whatever it might be, you get free shipping as a host. And then this is really exciting. I'm excited to tell you guys about this. Every month we have something 60% off for our hostesses. And so what I would do at that point is I would tell them about February, and I would also, this is just what I do, unless I had, just with my schedule and how I keep it fairly full, I would also tell them about March. And then I say, I know some of you might be thinking to yourself, oh, I'm going to do it in March because I want that cool manual processor, because I saw how you guys reacted to that when you did the bell pepper. But let me give you a little secret tip. On average, I have 3 to 6 people at my shows that want to host their own shows. And so if you host your show in February, not only are you going to get the cookware, but guess what? You are also going to get the March 60% off specials, because anyone who books a show from your show, you get that 60% off special that month. So anyone tonight who books from Susie gets that 60% off special at your show. And before the show, I coach my host and I say, when I say that, you need to go, woohoo! So, so I want my host to be on board. We need to be a team. We need to partner together to get her more bookings. And also, as a host, you get 10% off for a full year. And all of our hostesses have the great opportunity to start their own Pampered Chef business at a reduced cost. And at the beginning of the show, I've pointed out the kit and where that's at in the catalog. And I'll say at that point, one of the things I've learned in the time I've done my business is I can never look out at you gorgeous women and men and tell who might be looking for a little bit of extra income, whose husband is thinking about getting a second job, or how are you going to pay for braces, or, so I'll throw a couple things out there. And so, this could be just the thing that might fit in your family. And you get me if you ever need a recipe or just want to place an order or anything. I'm here for you. So, and then I pass out drawing silver.